Hey folks, Dr. Dennis here, the Wellness Doc, bringing you all things healthy for your mind, body, and soul. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Please enjoy your company, the food, and most of all, to contemplate what we're thankful for. Let's get right to it. The goal for today is to discuss my top 4 action steps for mentally overcoming devastating injuries, both as an athlete and in life. Number 1 on the list is you need to embrace your faith. Do it at 100% and do it often. Whatever that looks like for you. For me, it's the Bible and the online church services. I really get a lot of benefit from listening to Joel Osteen. Hey, that's my thing. You do what works for you. Number 2 on the list, you need to create a team. And within that team, here are the 3 prerequisites that you want for those people that have the opportunity of being on your team. Number 1, you must trust them 100%. And that's the bottom line. No 50-50 here. Number 2 on the list, you need to be able to express your feelings and everything that you're going through without judgment. It must be a safe sharing environment. And the 3rd component of that is they must be on your side and encourage whatever your dreams are and whatever your goals are. If they're partially on board, you got to get somebody else. And that could be your counselor, your teammates, your classmates, your friends, maybe a family member, maybe a coworker, or anyone else you can think of. Number 3 on the list is you need to write down your goals. I shared in my podcast and my other videos that there's a book called Slaying the Dragon by Mr. Michael Johnson. 6-time, folks, 6-time Olympic gold medalist from the 1996 Olympics. This guy knows what he's talking about. That book is a how-to on writing goals. It's excellent. And within that now, here's what you want to do. You want to write down what you are grateful for. I know in the midst of a painful, devastating, horrible situation, especially physically, which obviously there's mental and emotional components to that, that's the last thing you want to do. But I'm telling you that if you start out small and you do it every day and you continue, you will move forward. The other part of this is you need to be very specific with your goals. You know how like when we're in school, whether it's high school or college or any specialized other education, there is an expiration date of when things are due. The more that you can get to a point when you do that with your goals, the more specificity that you have, the more specific that you make it, there is a higher probability of it becoming true because that's how our brains work, okay? It's like a roadmap, the more specific you are. And the other part of this, and this I wish I would have done more when I've had all of the injuries that I've had, but I'm giving it to you now. Write down what you are able to do physically. I don't care if it's walking 10 feet with a brace on your knee and crutches, which I was there, but you will heal. You're not at that stage permanently. You are there for a time period. Dr. Eric Thomas, on that sacrifice motivational video on YouTube, love what he says. He says, where you're at, you may be there for a day, a week, a month, or a year. And that pain is temporary because eventually it will be replaced with something else. And it's usually something positive so that you're moving forward in your goals and in your dreams. Okay, number 4 on the list is visualization. Look, the bottom line is you need to see it, feel it, touch it, for it to become to fruition. How do you do this? You know what? I'll be honest with you. It starts out with maybe daydreaming for a few seconds, and then those daydreams get a little bit longer, and then it transfers to your dreams at night. And once that occurs, all the smoke starts to clear, and the more clarity you have, then you can feel it, and you can see it, and you can smell it, and you can hear it, and you can taste it. That's what I experienced before I made it to the pros in ice hockey, where I was like a Rocky. Folks, I didn't have a lot of talent, and to start ice skating at 17, what is the probability of any athlete to make it in 5 years? Not very high. But the more people told me that I couldn't do it, and the more people told me that I wasn't valuable and I was worthless, the harder I worked. So what I'm trying to share with you is if you follow these 4 steps on a regular basis and you have your support system in place, there's nothing you can't accomplish. So what I want to let you all know is I was in the studio this morning and I finished my 16th episode of my podcast entitled Comprehensive Health and Wellness. It's on all major hosting platforms. I will put the link down below. This is my 1 month anniversary of this new podcast, and it's just been a blessing to be able to do this. So I want to let you know, this is Dr. Dennis. I am here to provide hope, encouragement, support, and specialized knowledge so that you can optimize your level of performance in your life. God bless. Talk to you soon.